Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Amy is off tonight. Starting January 1st, the City of Onalaska Fire Department will cover 100% of the town of Onalaska. The City of Onalaska has had a fire safety agreement with the town for more than 30 years. Stan Hauser, the chairman of the town of Onalaska, says the change will improve response times and also help the town save money. He also says the move makes sense because of recent population growth.
We're no longer little farming communities. Well, now we're urban areas, and it made sense with the population changes, the way the area has grown, to move more towards the City of Onalaska for fire protection.
Also starting January 1st, the town of Onalaska will no longer be a part of the Holmen Area Fire Board, leaving just the village of Holmen and the town of Holland. Keep in mind the City of La Crosse has been managing the village of Holmen's fire department since July of 2021. Bangor School District has launched a new informational website to help voters learn more about the November capital referendum. The website contains information about the referendum, which the district says will address both educational and infrastructure needs.
We're doing some videos that we're recording next week so we can show people the facilities that would be upgraded. We're going to make every effort we can to make sure our community understands what it is that they're voting for in November.
The district is hosting informational presentations at the elementary school on September 28th and at the middle and high school on October 12th. We'll have a link to that new website on News8000.com. 2 Wisconsin animals have tested positive for West Nile virus. A horse in Trempealeau County and a bird from Milwaukee County are the first Wisconsin cases this year. According to the Department of Health Services, there are no confirmed human cases. However, health officials are asking people to take precautions. Mosquitoes may carry the deadly disease, and health officials say mosquito activity and the threat of West Nile will continue until there is a hard frost. Summer may be over, but there are still plenty of activities to do in the fall season, including apple picking. Apple orchards are getting ready to harvest one of the biggest crops they've seen in years. Our own Dua Israr spoke with a La Crescent farmer and his staff who've been preparing this weekend all year.
This time of year, apple farms are filled with the chatter of their workers and the crisp fruit being plucked from the tree, washed, stumbled down the conveyor belt and into crates.
We've harvested the first Kiss. That's our first early variety, and we're harvesting the La Crescents.
Van Linn Orchards has been a part of Richard Van Linn's Minnesota family for 60 years. His father planted the first apple tree on the farm in 1962.
He always had a passion for growing apples, and he transferred that down to me and our family.
Now, 28,000 trees later, Van Linn distributes apples statewide. And he doesn't do it alone.
We've got some great guys from Mexico that are doing a bang-up job.
Eduardo began working on the Van Linn orchard less than 3 weeks ago.
Trabajamos de 8 a 5 de la tarde, todos los días, de lunes a viernes.
Eduardo only speaks Spanish, but the language barrier isn't a barrier at all.
No, pues nomás checar que estén en buenas condiciones y echarlas al canasto, y es lo único que nos pide el patrón, de escogerlas bien y echarlas en la canasta.
Apples thrive in a warm climate.
I always tell people, if you like the weather, the apples do too.
While this year's chilly spring may have led to a late crop,
we're catching up, and the crop is pretty beautiful this year.
Eduardo and Van Linn are making sure the sounds of an apple farm can be appreciated for another season. Reporting in La Crescent, Dua Israr, News 8 Now.
Starting tomorrow, you can stop by Van Linn Apple Orchards to pick some apples of your own. The orchard will be open every weekend from noon until 6 until the end of October. UW-La Crosse's Campus Threads Closet provides free clothing to students with everything from casual to professional attire. However, the closet will now be providing for the community as well. The change comes as the closet was overflowing with clothing, and coordinators wanted to find a way to put the surplus to use. The La Crosse Fire Department has partnered with Campus Threads, so whenever a family loses their belongings in a fire, the department will direct them to the closet to help them get back on their feet.
I felt very good being able to help the family in their time of need, and I felt very good from a standpoint of UWL having the resources to give that family when they needed it the most.
The closet has also partnered with student organizations to promote sustainability. Living through war is traumatizing, especially for children. The war in Ukraine has displaced millions of families. A crafty couple is hoping to bring a little comfort to those kids with some handmade toys. Chief photographer Chuck Oadsma takes us to their Kendall workshop.
Okay. Well, I'm Kale Kabistad. I'm making color trucks for Ukrainian children over in Ukraine or Poland, wherever they're at over there. Try to take their minds off of things that's going on over there. So that's what we're doing. We start out with just a plain old 2x4. You cut them out, you get the truck part here made, you drill holes in them, and you put the bottoms on, drill holes for the wheels to go on, put the fenders on, and you put the underneath, and then after they get stained after they're done here, then they come back up here, and then I put the wheels on and hook them together, and there they are.
It was his idea. I'm the stainer. Whatever kind of stain we can find. My brother-in-law, my sister's husband, he started making these for some of his friends. Then my husband was making them for family and friends and grandkids and nephews, and then he decided, I can do this for the Ukrainian kids.
Then we gotta have these here. They go in kind of tight. 4 trucks out of one 8-foot piece of lumber. I think we've got, what, 130 right now done. I have 70 more to go. Perhaps I'll get a U-Haul and get them out to Washington somewhere over there so they can ship them beyond. But I'll get them there, one way or the other.
And as Kale said, they plan to send about 200 trucks, but they need help delivering the trucks overseas. So if you are able to help, you can give Kale a call at the number on your screen right there, or you can send them a letter. We'll post all of this information on News8000.com. Coming up, the News 8 Now Highlight Zone. All the local scores and highlights in just a few minutes.
The road weather, we have rain on the radar. How did it affect the Friday night football game? Well, we'll talk about that coming up on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Need to update your furniture? Menards is your one-stop shop with all of the latest furniture styles at the lowest prices. Plus, a great selection in stock ready to take home today. So go ahead, relax in a recliner, get cozy in a love seat, or simply unwind with a comfy sofa. Need more seats? We've got sectionals too. Get 11% off on your new furniture set now at Menards. Hurry in, these deals won't last long.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Creep up on savings all month long with our Progressive sale. The more you spend, the more you save. $50 off a $500 purchase. $125 off $1,000. $300 off $2,000. $600 off $3,000. The savings never end on bedding, recliners, dining, and more. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
I worked really hard to save for retirement, worked all the hours I could, whatever it took. But Ron Johnson thinks we should consider raising the retirement age for Social Security and Medicare. That's a terrible idea. And he voted over and over again to weaken and cut Medicare, driving up our costs. Ron Johnson even wanted to privatize Social Security, calling it a legal Ponzi scheme. Tell Ron Johnson to strengthen Medicare.
All right, here's a look at the radar scan right now. We do have some showers and thunderstorms pushing its way through the Cooley region. I want to draw your attention over towards the Winona area. We have a lot of lightning being picked up with this system. As a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and take a look here at just how many lightning strikes we are seeing at this hour. And look at that. We're seeing upwards of 86 lightning strikes with this system. So the lightning is very intense as we go into the next hour or so towards the Winona area. We'll go ahead and go a little bit farther south. We'll go ahead and zoom in across portions of Iowa between Preston and Decorah, just to the west and southwest of Preston, getting in on some thunderstorm activity as well. But we'll go ahead and take it back home and go over towards the La Crosse area. Nothing there. We have some rain knocking on our doorsteps as we speak over towards the Black River Falls area, seeing some heavy rain and thunderstorm activity as well. We'll go ahead and put the time lapse on here and take a look here at the past several hours so you can see what's going on in terms of the time lapse. So what's going to happen is this rain and thunderstorm chance is going to continue to increase across the area as we go into the next hour or so. So let's go ahead and dive into the rain chances. We have that 60% chance of rain now. By midnight goes to 50. Small rain chance in the evening and overnight hours. It'll push its way out of the area by about the 3-4 o'clock time frame. By Saturday, we're up to sunny skies, temperatures going into the mid to upper 70s. Some places staying in the low 70s. So we go to 76 for tomorrow, 73 Sunday, Labor Day. Look at that, Monday, 76 degrees. Let me go back and take a look here at the 8-day again. I guess we won't. Let me try that again. Okay, there we go. So 76 degrees with sunny skies for your Labor Day. So overall, not a bad day. Tuesday, we go to 79, 83 for Wednesday, back into the 80s for Thursday, Friday, upper 70s for Saturday as a front pushes through, but still overall, not a bad 8-day. Let's go ahead and emphasize the weekend really quick, because look at Sunday, only going to 73. Matter of fact, some places won't even see that. Some places will see highs in the mid to upper 60s. So I know yesterday, being September 1st, was the first day of meteorological fall. It's going to feel like it this weekend. Definitely get out and enjoy it.
All right. Sounds good, Eric.
Yep.
Thanks so much.
You bet.
Coming up next is the News 8 Now Highlight Zone. Undefeated Onalaska taking on rival Holmen in our Game of the Week. Rob and Cade are in next.
Slumberland Furniture has savings up to 50% off list prices, or in some cases, even more, at our Labor Day sale on now. Shop our big selection of sectionals, sofas, recliners, dining, and bedrooms. Shop the huge Labor Day sale on now.
Listen to this sweet deal. Ron Johnson used his office to scoop up millions for himself. Like how Johnson secured a special tax break that benefited his own business.
Did my business benefit? Sure.
The tax break helped Johnson double his wealth. And the cherry on top? It's helped make him the 5th richest senator in Washington. Ron Johnson's not looking out for Wisconsin. He's out for himself. DSCC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Check it out. You'd be crazy to do this drug.
But even crazier to do that drunk. Drive sober on your wheels.
And we mean all your wheels.
Full mouth reconstruction is really addressing every tooth in the patient's arch. So the patient may come in with some missing teeth, and that full mouth reconstruction might mean replacing a few teeth with implants and maybe crowns or veneers on the other teeth. I have a full mouth reconstruction. All my teeth have crowns on top of them. So at a very young age, I did a lot of grinding and lost a fair amount of tooth structure. I think everybody that's sitting in front of me that's asking for help deserves to have that help. You deserve to have the smile that you want.
Dings, dents, scratches, big crunches. You know where to bring them. Pischke Motors Collision Center on 2nd Street in downtown La Crosse. When you've got a crew of professional body and paint technicians like ours, you provide them with the latest in repair equipment. And that's what we've done in this state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly facility. We have customer drive-in lanes, soft touch, 24-hour car wash. So when the dings, dents, scratches, and even the big crunches happen, bring them to Pischke Motors Collision Center on 2nd Street in downtown La Crosse.
Get up to 50% off list prices or more at our Labor Day mattress sale at Slumberland Furniture. Like this special purchase Sealy Posturepedic for just $5.99, or this ultra firm Sealy Posturepedic for $10.99. For your easiest shopping ever, Slumberland Furniture.
CityCam 8 is brought to you by the Board Store. Are new windows in your future? We're a Pro Via Platinum dealer with certified installers. We'll help you find the best style, color, and glass options for your budget.
Welcome to the News 8 Now Highlight Zone. I'm Rob Schiff. And I'm Cade Overton. It's week 3, and it's a big night for teams across the state. It's the beginning of conference play.
And there's a ton of great matchups in the Cooley Conference and the Mississippi Valley Conference. I was in Holman earlier tonight for their matchup against Onalaska, and the Hilltoppers were looking to make a statement. Onalaska comes into the game as the 3rd-ranked team in the latest Division III coaches poll. Holman, they're still looking for their first win of the season. Now, Onalaska threatening early. Adam Skipton with a little toss to Brady Coonan. Look at this guy run all the way to the house for the score, and the Hilltoppers with an early lead. A few minutes later, Anna inside the 5, and Skipton takes this one himself, finds the end zone. Onalaska now up 14-0. Second quarter now, Skipton gives it to Kuhn, and he slips off a defender and bounces outside across the goal line for the score. Holman, they're trying to make a game plan and get some points on the board. Coach talking them up, but on 4th and short, it's Sebastian Smith stepping up and making a huge tackle for the turnover on downs. And then on the following possession, Skipton rolling out and throwing it deep to Nicky Odom, who catches it, stays on his feet, and dives into the end zone for the score. What a play. The Hilltoppers continue to roll, getting the win 54-0.
Staying in the MVC, Sparta visiting Logan. Sparta's second drive of the game. Thomas Laufenberg flush to his left, throws downfield and finds Carson Kelsey. Kelsey slams on the brakes to beat his man, and he's off to the races. 81-yard TD. Sparta goes up 6-0. Logan's ensuing drive, they prove they've also got big play capability. Eli Reynolds running off tackle, hits the hole, turns on the Jets, 39 yards to the house. Logan up 7-6 after the PAT. Sparta looking to answer, facing 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket, but look who he finds. Kelsey again, 27 yards this time. Touchdown Sparta. They go up 13-7. Second quarter, Rangers bulldozing down the field. Quarterback keepers, Johnny Lever punching it in. Logan took a 5-point lead into the half. Start of the second half, Sparta on 4th down. Laufenberg picked off by Daniil Roberts, and the Ranger running attack would keep pouring on the touchdowns. Rangers win it 43-29. Let's keep it in the MVC. The Central High football team has played 2 Eau Claire schools the first 2 weeks. A win in week 1 over Eau Claire North, and then a loss last week at home against Eau Claire Memorial. But Central back at home tonight to kick off conference play. Let's head to UWL. Riverhawks clashing with Reedsburg. Pick it up in the first. Central on the march. Mason Elston screen pass to Boston Brinley. Watch the effort from the senior. Breaks a couple tackles. Dives forward for the score. Riverhawks strike first. It's 7-0. Second quarter now. Same score. Beavers on the move. That's the quarterback, Kevin Green, calling his own number. He's going to do it himself down the far sideline. In for the touchdown. We're all tied at 7. Later in the quarter, Riverhawks, they respond. It's Elston going to work. Look at the fake right here from the senior. That's all he needs. Elston goes bye-bye down the sideline, right past me, takes it all the way to the house, 72 yards. Central jumps in front, 14-7. Next drive for the Beavers, they bite back. That's Devin Judd up the gut for 6. Riverhawks would turn the ball over on their next possession, and that would set up this. It's Green with the keeper again. This one a little easier, goes in untouched. Beavers take the lead. Reedsburg hangs on for the win over Central, 28-26.
All right, now Toma hosts new MVC competitor Baraboo in their first matchup since joining the conference. Toma looked to get a fast start. Let's check out this Drew Brookman running down the sideline, making the catch, a huge reception on the first play of the game. The Timberwolves looking to score, but a fumble, and it's recovered by Baraboo. That means it's going the other way, and then Baraboo's, look, Vittinell went on to have a big night on the ground, scoring this TD on the goal line, and watch him get to the edge, turn on the Jets for this 55-yard scamper. Baraboo goes on to get the win, 35-6.
All right, let's take a look at the Scenic Bluffs Conference. A couple of conference matchups last night. Cashton ranked 4 in the latest coaches poll ranking. They showed why. A 52-14 win over Brookwood. Bangor also staying perfect on the year. Cardinals shut out Royal 35-0. And tonight, Hillsborough opens up conference play with the 41-8 win over Necedah.
All right, coming up, we head to the Cooley Conference. GET looking for a big win against Aquinas. Don't go anywhere.
News 8 Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or treatment for a complex condition, Mayo Clinic Health System has convenient and safe options for the care you and your family need.
It's the grand reopening of Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Tire and Auto Service Center. We've been caring for people and their vehicles since 1955. So whether you need tires, batteries, or more, we offer quality auto supplies and service at prices you can trust. Like all brands of tires, buy 3, get 1 free. $3 off Blaine's Lawn and Garden batteries, starting at $34.99. Plus, try our new online appointment scheduling and other features at farmandfleet.com. Tires and batteries, trust and care at Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Tire and Auto Service Center.
Come on, Brian.
Dad, look.
Brian, come on.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Brian.
Ready, Brian? Summer won't last forever, but you can go out and make memories that will during Toyota's National Sales Event.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. See your local Toyota dealer or visit toyota.com to learn more.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Look, we knew the other side would make up lies about me to scare you. Now they're claiming I want to defund the police and abolish ICE. That's a lie. I'll make sure our police have the resources and training they need to keep our community safe. And that our communities have the resources to stop crime before it happens. I'll bring back manufacturing. And I'll pass a middle-class tax cut. And if that's too scary for Washington, then so be it. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
The results are in for the 9th annual Best of La Crosse County. Head to bestoflacrossecounty.com to see the winners in every category. Thank you to everyone who participated and congratulations to all the winners. Here is one of the many businesses that won this year. At VARC, we are grateful to have been voted Best Employment Agency. It is an honor to be ranked with other well-respected businesses and to have the success of our organization recognized by the community. We always knew our people were the best. Now we know the community feels likewise.
All right, welcome back to the News 8 Now Highlight Zone. Let's head to the Cooley Conference.
Yeah, we'll start with defending state champion Aquinas. The Blue Goals are undefeated so far this year, but conference rival GET looking to change that tonight at home. Beautiful night in Galesville. Riverhawks clashing with the Blue Goals. This was a battle. All squared at 8 in the second quarter. Pass game a little flat for Aquinas tonight. Jackson Flatmeyer heaves it over the middle. It's picked off by Kyle Sealing. He gathers up a nice return, and the Redhawks are in business. Ensuing drive. GET cashes in. Nate Schindler up the gut. He rolls into the end zone for 6. Extra point puts the Redhawks up 15-8. But the Blue Goals would storm right back. Flatmeyer is going to keep it himself this time. Breaking tackles, bouncing to the left, and there he goes. Aquinas cuts the deficit to just 1. GET would not be rattled, though. Very next drive, Schindler plunges in for his 3rd score of the half. Redhawks went into the break up 22-14. Second half, the Blue Goals, they came out swinging. Calvin Hargrove takes the handoff, and he finds Pater from 5 yards out. All tied at 22. A few minutes later, Aquinas on the doorstep again. Kyle White gets the pitch. He won't be denied. Blue Gold storm ahead 32-22. And that, your final would be 44-22.
Now also in the Cooley Conference, Westby visiting West Salem. Early in this one, Brett McConkey dumps it off to Brennan Kennedy, and Kennedy can fly all the way to the house for the score. West Salem strikes first. And later in this one, McConkey looking for Andy Johnson, but it's picked off by Brett Kroom. And on the very next play, the ball breaks loose, and West Salem gets it right back. And then check out this run by Brett McConkey. Breaks a tackle and goes all the way into the end zone to give the Panthers a 14-0 lead. Westby showing a little fight in them with a couple of long runs, and then this Rhett Steinslein breaking loose and finding the end zone. But it was West Salem who wins big, 44-7.
All right, Arcadia making the long drive south to take on Viroqua. Blackhawks in the red zone. Benson McDowell rolls to his right, tosses it up to his tight end. Owen Zaum for the score of the game. It's 7-0. Arcadia would punt on their next possession, and here's McDowell putting it up again, but it's the Raiders' Cam Bolin who grabs it and takes it back into Blackhawk territory. Raiders looking to capitalize. Caden Roddering throw the fade up to Jordan Roddering. That's a touchdown, but no 2-point conversion. That leaves them trailing by 1. Viroqua threatening here, but facing a 4th down. McDowell finds a wide open Caden Sullivan for a score. There we go. Do we even have the score? We're going to get those.
We'll get those. And then also in the Cooley Conference, Black River Falls in Altoona. But that game didn't start until 9, so it's still finishing up. And then in the Dairyland, Pepin Alma staying undefeated, 51-13 over Whitehall. And then Lightning delayed in the action in the Leva Strum game, where the Cardinals are tied at 14 late in the first half against Cochrane Fountain City. And then action about to get back underway as Blair Taylor and Independence Gilmanton. So Blair Taylor actually got the win with that one, 44-0.
All right, lots of great plays in week 3, but only one can win our play of the night. Let's check out those nominees. We got some good ones this week. First one, let's roll them. Comes from our game of the night. Adam skipped and tossed him downfield to Nicky Odom, and he's in for the score. Number 2 comes from the Spartans. Let's keep it going. Number 2 is from the Spartans, Carson Kelsey, 2 weeks in a row. This kid might win every week, 81 yards tonight on this catch and run, all the way to the house for the score. All right, let's go to number 3. This comes from tonight. Riverhawks in action at home, hosting Reedsburg Central's Mason Elson with the fake, fooling everybody. That's all he needed. 72 yards for the touchdown. An incredible play there by the senior. The next 2 come from Minnesota. Week 1 of the football season, Spring Grove. Lions' Elijah Solomon takes the snap, takes it in himself, fights by a few defenders as he goes 66 yards for the score. Down the road at Mabel Canton, first play of the game. The Cougars, Caden Tollisfrud, getting the home fans fired up. He stiff arms a few defenders, then downs the sideline. He goes 66 yards for the score. 17 seconds in, it's 8-0 Mabel Canton. Vote now on news8000.com/vote. We'll have those results at the end of the show.
I don't know who to vote for, Rob, but coming up, we head across the river to Minnesota as they start week 1 of their high school season.
We know taking your child to the dentist can feel like pulling teeth, but at Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, your child arrives with a smile and leaves with specialized oral care tailored to them. Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, where we have big fun taking care of little teeth.
When our kids go to school, we want them thinking about this, not worrying about this. But Tim Michaels would allow guns on school grounds and let teens buy AR-15s and red flag laws that help prevent school shootings. He says they won't happen here. It's another reason Tim Michaels' radical agenda is a risk we just can't afford.
Is this the new phone?
Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. Big screen, big storage. I cannot remember the last time I had so many different options.
At US Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone from any brand free.
Are you actually texting them?
I don't know. I just thought I would just...
US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each Butterburger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Because where Culver's comes from, and the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Jolivet Family Farms. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Jolivet's homegrown triple sweet corn is picked fresh daily. Join us Sundays 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for our roasted sweet corn and charcoal brats. Jolivet's also features homegrown carrots, sweet onions, peppers, beets, cabbage, dill, tomatoes, cucumbers, blueberries, and so much more. Find distinctive crafts and decor. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, or pies from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
We know taking your child to the dentist can feel like pulling teeth, but at Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, your child arrives with a smile and leaves with specialized oral care tailored to them. Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, where we have big fun taking care of little teeth.
Welcome back to the News 8 Now Highlight Zone. The return of football in Minnesota means the return of 9-man football. Now Houston travels to Spring Grove. Both teams looking to improve following first-round exits in the postseason. Let's pick up those highlights. There they are. Second quarter, home team looking up and looking for more. Here it is. Elijah Solom takes the snap and then takes it himself. We saw this in the Play of the Week night nominees. He gets the corner and nobody's catching him to the house to take a 21-0 lead. Now later, Spring Grove looking for more, but the Houston Hurricane defense swirling to get the stop. And then the Lions would not be denied. Before the half ends, Hunter Holland gets the pitch but won't be denied. Spring Grove goes into the locker room up 27-0. Lots of scoring in this one. Spring Grove wins 60-30.
All right, just down the road, Mabel Canton kicks off their season hosting Lyle Pacelli. Let's take a look at it. First play from scrimmage, the Cougars. Caden Tullisfrud getting the home fans fired up early. He stiff arms a few defenders on his way to a 66-yard touchdown. 17 seconds in, it's 8-0 Mabel Canton. Ensuing kickoff, Lyle Pacelli's Trey Anderson matching the effort, weaving by defenders, nobody catching him. We're all tied at 8. Just 31 seconds into the game. Both teams scores in the first 31 seconds. Unbelievable. Things do slow down a bit, though. Start of the second quarter, Tullisfrud again. This time a much shorter journey to the end zone. Cougars take a 16-8 lead. Mabel Canton pulls away for the season, opening with a 40-22 victory.
Now let's check in on some other Minnesota scores. Caledonia, the Warriors took care of business tonight, winning 47-0 over Pine Island. Now La Crescent, a weather delay pushed this one back, but they're currently on top 21-14 over Triton in the fourth quarter. And Rushford Peterson got the win over Medford 14-0. And tomorrow is week 1 of the college football season, and the Wisconsin Badgers are starting their season in Madison, taking on Illinois State. Wisconsin's coming into the season ranked 18 and the favorites to win the Big Ten West. This game is set to kick at 6 p.m., and I'll have the highlights tomorrow night.
Should be fun.
Still to come, the results of our real-time poll to decide play of the night. You're watching News 8 Now Highlight Zone. Don't go anywhere.
Connect with us on Twitter at News8News. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Run forward and give back at the YMCA Maple Leaf Walk Run presented by Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Join us in person or virtual with a 5K, 5-mile, half marathon, and kids fun run, an event for everyone. Register at laxymca.org.
Classic Antique and Collector Car Auction, Winona, Minnesota, October 7th and 8th. Everyone welcome is a buyer, seller, or spectator. Midwest's largest collector car auction. Consign now and turn your classic into cash. Find out more at RemlingerAuctions.com or call 507-450-3173 today. RemlingerAuctions.com.
It's the final weekend of the huge Labor Day sale at Drury's in Fountain. Your chance to save on the area's finest furniture. Only at Drury's will you find savings this large on top brands like Smith Brothers, Flexsteel, Canadell, and Eckernes. Plus, special financing is available if your purchase is paid in full within 24 months. We'll even pay for your gas just for shopping at Drury's. But you'll have to hurry. It all ends on Monday. The Labor Day sale this weekend at Drury's in Fountain.
Like most people, I bust my butt day in and day out. I earn every dime of my paycheck. It's the Wisconsin way.
But Governor Tony Evers supports paying welfare benefits to people who won't work, even after they turn down job offers.
That's a disgrace.
That's a disgrace.
It's a slap in the face to hardworking people like us.
Tony Evers should know better.
Tony Evers should know better, but he doesn't.
Tony Evers, our failed liberal governor.
At Batteries Plus, we do more than replace batteries and fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. Need a phone fixed? We got it. Get powered in-store, curbside, and at batteriesplus.com.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard led to a lot of firsts for me. It helped pay for me to be the first person in my family to graduate debt-free, buy my first home, and I'm one of the first to respond if my community ever needs me. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com.
Run forward and give back at the YMCA Maple Leaf Walk Run presented by Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Join us in person or virtual with a 5K, 5-mile, half marathon, and kids fun run, an event for everyone. Register at laxymca.org.
Well, welcome back to the News 8 Now Highlight Zone. It's time for the results of our poll for the play of the night.
Yep, Minnesota football getting some love. We go back to the Spring Grove Houston game. Second quarter, lines up, looking for more. Elijah Solom takes a snap, takes it himself, gets to the corner. Nobody's going to catch him. Lots of scoring in that one, but Spring Grove gets the win, 60-30. So
a lot of great games. A lot of great plays.
Yeah. So we finally had conference play this week. We saw the disparity in the first 2 weeks. We didn't really have that many close matchups, but tonight, a lot of close games down to the wire, a lot of scoring. The one that came to mind for me was GET Aquinas. The Riverhawks gave a fight, especially in the first half.
That was a shocker. I got the update that Aquinas was losing. I said, there's no way. But that just shows how competitive these conferences are around the region.
And it's only going to get better. Week 4 will be better than ever. The teams are going to be excited. We can't wait. That's Kate Overton. I'm Rob Schiff. That was week 3 of the Highlight Zone. We'll be back for week 4. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you next week.